Hello, welcome
Hello.
to my interview for my global hospitality class. Um, Thank you for taking your time and doing this interview for me,
Of course.
Mrs. Marissa.
Thank you.
So let's get. Oh, this is about customer service.
Okay.
This interview is about customer service. So, define the key characteristics that constitute effective customer service.
Effective customer service. In my opinion, I think for, especially in retail, uh, reviewing the latest metrics for your store demands and to understand what the customers are currently buying. So consumer demand, and to know that and to make sure that you have that product or those products on in stock, and to also have a plan to make sure that we have replenishment always coming in for the time being for those consumer demand products.
Good answer. Right answer, actually. Identify and analyze an instance in which a company delivered exemplary customer support.
Customer. So this is a good example. The other day I was needing a new tire for my vehicle. I went to this auto shop and I had one of the best customer service experiences. What had happened, the cashier or the auto tech, what he did was he made sure that even though as ignorant as I am with cars and tires, he explained to me what kind of tire I might need and then also provide all the options that they have and gave me the option to choose from their catalog instead of just selling me what he thinks I need. He allowed the customer to do that for herself.
Good answer right there. Explain the appropriate organizational response strategies when service failures or customer issues arise.
Customer issues and failure. One that I can think of is I had ordered a product and it was the delivery date was set, and on that date, not sure what came up, if it was lost or it was what's the word I'm looking for?
Stolen?
Huh?
Stolen?
Not stolen. It was there was a scheduled delivery, but it was delayed. It was delayed, overly delayed by a few days, and the technician that found out, as soon as he did, he called me to let me know that it was en route. It's just going to be delayed by 2 days. And I, as a customer, appreciated the immediate response and to communicate that with me as soon as he found out. I thought that was good.
Still a great answer. What small gestures from a company make you feel valued as a customer?
What makes me feel valued as a customer, first and foremost, and it's very simple, is to feel that I am understood, to feel that my need is understood.
And then last question, describe the essential components to incorporate into an optimal customer experience model.
I think encouraging customer feedback in any kind of business that you're running, whether that be retail, that be food services, really anything for that matter. Customer feedback is very important to have a business model where you encourage it, whether it be positive or negative feedback, and for the negative feedbacks that you do receive, to have an action plan to address those negative concerns, to address them and hopefully find a solution um, for the negative feedbacks.
Thank you for your interview. Thank you for your
Thank you
time.
so much. Thank you.
first question is identify and analyze an instance which a company delivered exemplary customer support.
Okay, let me think about this a minute. Exemplary customer support. Okay. One time when my family and I were in Lexington, Kentucky, my son was very small, probably about, 8 years old, pretty small. Anyway, he got sick in the middle of the night, and it was a mess. And it was an unfortunate situation when we were all sharing one hotel room. And I called, and the girl came with a little squirt bottle and a rag, and I said, "Oh, darling, that's not going to work. This is a lot." And so she said, "I have an idea. I have an open room. Would you like to move to that?" They didn't charge us extra. There was no problems. She just moved us to a new room, and it was really fantastic. It just really helped us out when you have a really bad situation. She just really made it so much better in just one thought. So I was really thankful. That was exemplary.
The next question is explain the appropriate organizational response strategies when service failures or customer issues arise.
Ooh, say that one again for me. I'm trying to zero in.
Okay, it says explain the appropriate organizational response strategies when service failures or customer issues arise.
What kind of strategies?
Organizational response strategies.
Organizational response strategies when problems arise.
Yeah.
Is that the question? Okay. Is this like just in any type of business?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, with the dental office, my husband owns a dental office. So we try to keep people happy, which when you're working in their mouth, it's really hard because it's very personal. So we kind of have the idea that the customer is always right. If they're in pain, they're in pain. You can't discuss that with them. When they have a problem, it is very real to them, and they need to be heard, and something needs to be done. Of course, if this is something that we can do nothing about, it's hard to always make everyone happy, and we have to realize that we're not going to always make everyone happy, but we always try to listen and give them the benefit of the doubt of what they're feeling and what their need is, no matter what. So we've seen that time and time again, and it's not that we always come on top on that because you can't make everybody happy, but we definitely give them their time to vent whatever they're not happy with and try to make it right.
Good answer. What small gestures from a company makes you feel valued as a customer?
Makes me feel valued as a customer. I always like it when people know my name. They, especially if I go in somewhere a lot and they greet me, that always is great. Of course, I have a lot of former students in the area, so that's always nice. But if it's a place that people don't know me, and that's great too, as long as they look at me in the eye and say, "Hello, welcome. We're happy to see you. Let me know if you need anything." Those types of things. Or I always love free stuff. If a company can give me some free stuff, I'm going to be there. I'll be like, yup, I don't like to stand in line for the free stuff, but I really do like some free stuff.
Yeah, me too. And then lastly, the last question is describe the essential components to incorporate into an optimal customer experience module.
Ooh, darling. Repeat that one again.
Okay. It says describe the essential components to incorporate into an optimal customer experience model.
I'm not sure if I'm following you. All right. Really slow.
Okay.
And really loud so I can hear you really well. Okay.
Okay. Describe the essential components.
Essential?
Yes.
Essential. Okay.
Components.
Competence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
No, it's just I'm having a hard time hearing you, so I'm just making sure I'm right. Essential competence.
Competence to incorporate into an optimal customer experience model.
Okay, so a model that would bring the best type of. Okay, so for me, the best. If I were to go into any type of business, I would want it to look, when I walk in, I want to feel welcome. I want it to be clean and tidy. I don't like walking into a business and it's dirty and grimy and old and gross. It's not going to give me a good feeling about the business. So I want it clean. I want it tidy. I need friendly faces, smiles. I need recognition if that is appropriate. I need really clear information. I need step-by-step instructions if that is something I need to do. And I need written materials if that is available in any way. So I'm not really good ever with just like with that, with your question. It's not that you're asking a bad question. I'm just a visual person. So I need everything like written down, just really clear, and so that there's no confusion at all. And then I will do great, and I will think highly of the company or of the situation.
And that's it. That was that. So the first question is identify and analyze an instance in which a company delivered exemplary customer support.
Okay. A year ago in January, we had put a down payment on a car, and we were going to go look at it, and then got really sick with a brain tumor, and they said no problem, and they just instead of saying that we would lose our money, they held our money for us, and then I've got the new car about a month ago.
Okay. The next question is explain the appropriate organizational response strategies when service failures or customer issues arise.
I think it would be the chain of command that if I'm an upset customer, that the employee may not have the proper authority to make any decisions or the proper experience, so that she would need to call the manager or he to kind of diffuse the situation.
And then the next question is, what small gestures from a company make you feel valued as a customer?
I think it's really cool whenever companies send gifts in the mail, just kind of at random for no reason, and just thank you for choosing their service, or It could be like a luggage tag or a sticker, a bracelet, you know, those little rubber bracelets everybody wears. It's just kind of a fun thing to get mail that isn't a bill and etc.
Oh yeah. And then the last question is describe the essential components to incorporate into an optimal customer experience module.
First thing that comes to my mind is have experience in the area that you are working. This could be, say, like if I was a manager at a food restaurant, and then a job opening came open for a clothing management, and I was like, oh, I'm going to apply. I've got management experience. Just because I have management experience doesn't mean that I have experience in clothing, or vice versa. If it was clothing to food, I think there needs to be some experience and knowledge in the product that you are working with.
Oh yeah. And that's it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're
Have
welcome.
a good day.